Okay, this next tune we got a really cool strum pattern with the song Losing My Religion. So I can tell that Mr. Mike Mills, is it Peter Buck or Mike Mills? Maybe both of them. I think both of them were up in the laboratory late at night crafting such a wonderful rhythm guitar part. But I could talk about that for hours, but I don't want to because I have a tasty little chicken dinner waiting back at the camper over on the homestead there. And, don't want to take too long with an intro. Real quick, Anthony, can we do a little ode to chicken? Do you got anything like that back in the archives there?
Let me check.
All right, yeah, play it. Okay, all right, thanks, Anthony. That was great. Anyway, let's run through this strum pattern for Losing My Religion, and then we'll break it down. Okay, here we go. Break this down. So there's a lot of interesting rhythm stuff happening from measure to measure and section to section. So there's a lot of stuff to keep track of. This is not like a greenhorn tune where we can get by with the same strum pattern the whole way through. Alright, let's look at this intro first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my F chord. I'm going to do a bar chord, right, for that nice, rich, full sound. And I'm going to go down, up, That's all I'm doing on that F. Down, up, up. And notice I'm muffling on beat 4, just slightly. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Right, so I'm going to do a karate chop. I can do that on beat 2. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. If you want a more kind of staccato strum pattern, which you can do for this song. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a muffle up on D minor and then 2 downstrokes on G. So 2 measures sound like this. First 2 measures, the intro. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I count that real slow, I've got 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4. So those are the first 3 chords of that intro. Then I'm going to hang out on A minor for 2 measures, and each one of those measures is different. First measure, I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So I'm just going down, mute, up, down, mute, up. Second measure, I'm going to do the same thing for half of it. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I'm not going to do any mutes there. So those 2 measures together go like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Yeah, one more time. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So in that second measure, I've got 2 upstrokes in a row, finished with a downstroke. Then I'm back to my F major, I'm doing the same thing again. The D minor and the G after that as well. And I'm back to A minor, and I'm going to switch it up a little more. And I'm going to go down, 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 up, up. And that last upstroke, I'm going to grab G. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then that's when the verse starts. So if I run that intro real slow, it sounds like this. 3, 4, 1, 2. Your intro, kind of tricky. Now when we get into the verse, we have to juxtapose 3 different strum patterns, one over the A minor, one over the E minor, and one over the D minor and G combined, right? So the strum pattern is the same over the D minor and the G, pretty much. So over the A minor, I'm doing this strum pattern here. What I'm doing is down, 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 up, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, down. And notice I'm going to take off my ring in my middle to kind of get more of the mandolin riff that's also playing at the same time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 2. So I'm taking that off on beat 3 of the first measure and the end of 1 on the second measure. 1, 2, 3, and 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 2, and 4. Right? Now when I get into my E minor, I'm going to do almost like this flamenco type thing, where I'm going to strum down near my bridge to get all those strings to ring out. So I'm going to go down, down, bass, down, bass, down, bass, up, down, up. Right, again, down, down, bass, down, bass, down, bass, up, down, up. So if I put those together, I've got 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 4. That's what you're doing for your A minor and E minor, which repeats a bunch of times. Then when it goes to D minor, I'm going to do something similar, more similar to what was in the chorus. I'm going to go 1, 2, and my G. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and I'm going to do that last upstroke and let the G ring out to make room for the mandolin. Oops. That's the lick. Right, so that last 4-measure phrase going between D minor and G sounds like this. Now if you want to do that same mandolin lick, all you have to do is 3rd fret on the B, then open E, back to 3rd fret, then 2 on the G string. Now we've covered the verse and the chorus. Now for that bridge section, it gets a lot easier. So during that instrumental part where I'm kind of I'm going to show my left hand over here real quick, right? So I can do this also with the cutaway, that same mandolin part. All I'm doing is grabbing the high E, then I'm grabbing 15 on the B, then I'm going down to, and I'm playing both strings, the E and the B. Then I'm putting my middle finger on 13 on the B, playing both strings, and then my ring finger on 14 on the A. So I've got now as far as the chords, they're just going A minor to G, yeah, to F, to G, all whole notes. Then, when the lyrics come back in, that was just a dream, that was just a dream. Right, I'm just going between C and D7, sus2, a measure each for 4 measures. And my D7 sus2 is simple. It's just a D7 chord, but I get rid of my ring finger. And so that's your bridge. So we've covered all the rhythm parts, the mandolin part, right? The other mandolin part in the bridge. And that's pretty much it. As far as the ending, F, he says dream, and you're landing on that last G with the upstroke, just like you did in the first chorus. And then you end on an A minor. Alright, pretty cool song. Great strum patterns, some really good ones to work on for those trailblazers, trying to get some different feels happening. I really recommend this one, and it's a cool song too. Alright, so that's Losing My Religion by R.E.M. Have fun.